Okay, there are few ideas what we all make it together. My first idea is like to make concept in motion with vectors. Through vectors we want to make some concepts like line art vector. This is maybe like the software we can use After Effects as well as Illustrator. Hope we can work together. This is my first idea. The second idea, stop motion with live camera. It required the knowledge of photography, lighting sense, and the software like Premiere. We need to take a lot of photographs through which we will club them together to make a video by moving the props from one place to the other place at every click. So stop motion is a very big career because the software knowledge is a little required, but everybody can able to do. But why it is not happening? Because it takes a number of snaps. Example, to make a single video of 1 minute, 1440 frames to be done. That means successful 1440 clicks has to be done on the camera. So it is a patience-full job, and at that place it is not only the clicks, the movements of the props has to be done or the character has to be done up. So conclusion, what? There is a very big scope. Even the professionals who knows this, they doesn't have time, and starter can take the maximum profit of it. So this is my second idea. So let us go for the third idea. New titling for the wedding albums through DSLR camera or your mobile camera. Now what is happening, that whole titling is done on the software, but we can able to take a live camera to make the title. Live camera is making the shooting now, but instead of shooting to the subject like bridal or like grooms, we can take the title as a subject and make the live camera to do the work. Example, we can make cutouts of the name of the persons, and you can move the live camera. Nowadays live camera come up with steady cam, like just a gimbal. As a multimedia student, add a gimbal. Gimbal is a product which is going to add on to your camera like mobile. It is a device which makes the steady. It doesn't allow you to shake the camera, like it is a steady cam concept. So gimbal is a add-on things which can makes a good title, and this kind of things has not been started. So I mean to say that as a multimedia student, it's not only a job to be get weight. You can start your own entrepreneurs. There is no competition at all. Yes, I can bet on it. There is no competition for you. You can make magic. Yes. So what is the third concept? Making the title through your mobile cam physically rather than digitally, depending on a software which everybody does. A lot of WAVs comes, but live action, fine. The fourth concept, model making for multimedia subject. Model making in the sense, for any school you do find study materials, right? Study materials is blocked not only to the books. A lot of aids they use to make a student to understand the multimedia subject or like school subject. I mean to say that. Exactly the same way we can have to start up making multimedia students to understand what is called layer through a physical like a model, rather than directly jumping to the system and showing this is called layer. It doesn't, I mean like it directly doesn't connect a student what is layer inside the system, but in physical world we can able to make them to understand what is a layer by making one hand behind to the other and other. So this is, I mean like this is my hand is in front layer, my face is in second layer, this background is in third layer. This is to be get understand in a small model first. If it is clear, then we'll switch to the system. That is not happening now inside the classroom because lack of like equipments. Like there is nothing wrong in academics organizations or the teaching planning, but lack of models or lack of equipments or lack of timing, or maybe like one or two reason, it is not happening. So we can take an initiative and everybody can able to put their hand to make these models, to understand what is called layers. This video is only for those who are starters, who are switching into the like multimedia sectors, or who are already done something and they are facing problem in making their career into this. This may help them, which was a problem like 15 years back to me. And after coming out of the organizations of training, I got to know like okay, this is to be get learned along with this. In that angle I am speaking. Hotkey chart making, this is a time saving process. Yes, after learning any software, I may consider like Photoshop or Premiere or Illustrator, anything. The professionals use the same software in a little different manner, and that is on their left hand. They play with the left hand on the keyboard, the right hand is there on the mouse, and that makes the things to come difference. Yes, it is practical. Yes, sometimes it is hard in the initial stage, but it is fact. It is not like only the case of multimedia or professional multimedia software. In any field of like computer, the professionals use the keyboard shortcut. Yes, we need to make a very big chart of professional keyboard shortcuts, so that the student can able to easily remember the things, and it should be a part of their learning. Then it saves their timing, and whenever they think for the ideas, it should not be a barrier for them to make it up, because the flow doesn't synchronize. Sometimes brain thinks very fastly, and the software doesn't goes initially at that speed, because starter face problem in remembering the things and switching to the menu bar and clicking and doing the things. At that time keyboard shortcut helps a lot. Yes, so we need to create innovative keyboard software presentation to remember, rather than keyboard shortcut making. Already it is there in every software. That much of things, if we can able to remember also, it is enough. We can able to handle the thing. So that is a part. Create a innovative multimedia keyboard shortcut for every software, and make a chart book. And there is a market who people are there to buy this. Yes, even I like I will be prefer to go for any software's hotkeys to get catchy and handy, who can able to provide me the things. Then I will save my time, and time is money in this world. Fine then. So in that way, in the next session we will see more 4 ideas of what we can do as a multimedia student. Thank you very much.